So obviously at this point, if you're tuned into the comic book world, specifically what is going on with the Avengers and specifically Avengers Infinity War, you probably have heard the story of how they are looking at up to 67 characters that could potentially be in this movie. Now, they're not saying that 67 characters are going to be in it. They're telling you that they're looking at pretty much everybody that's ever been somewhere in the MCU and that they could all potentially be brought in. Well, a casting call for the Avengers Infinity War has actually surfaced, and this is going to provide us our first big look as to who we can expect in this movie. So I will go down in order and read to you guys who it says here. So Avengers Infinity War will include Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Josh Brolin as Thanos, Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff, of course the Black Widow, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Karen Gillan as Nebula, Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton aka Hawkeye, Chris Evans as Steve Rogers aka Captain America, Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda Maximoff aka the Scarlet Witch, Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon, Vin Diesel as Groot, Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, Paul Rudd as Scott Lang the Ant-Man, Benedict Wong as Wong, who is of course from Doctor Strange, Dave Bautista as Drax, Paul Bettany as Vision, Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, aka the Black Panther, Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, and Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. So obviously that is a pretty huge cast. If you really look at it, it's pretty much everybody that you saw in Avengers Age of Ultron, plus Black Panther, uniting with everybody you see in Guardians of the Galaxy. And that itself is pretty damn impressive, huh? Overall, that's a huge cast, and I really can't wait to see how they're going to handle it. Now, obviously, this isn't going to confirm cameos or anything. This is just the starring roles. But we'll talk about those at a later date. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on the cast so far down in the comments below.